Matthias Bo to serve to Muhammad Rian Ardiendo. Lavol, play.
So the left-handed Matthias Bo getting this semi-final underway. 2 years ago, when they won the title, they beat Vladimir Ivanov and Ivan Sozonov in the final. Last year they lost in the semi-final to the pair that are now the Olympic silver medalists, Gobi Shem and Tam Wee Keon, who went on to win this title. So the former Olympic silver medalists beat last year by the now current Olympic silver medalists.
Out. Sorry.
Well.
No. So. Then just in. No. He called it. Please.
Well, I understand why the Danes are a little upset by that, because the umpire did quite clearly make a call. He's not supposed to make a call on the front service line. We have a line judge to do that. The line judge called it in, the umpire had called it out, but unless the umpire is going to overrule, he's got to listen to the line
Service
judge.
over. 1-3. Service over.
No, started well, haven't they, the Indonesians?
4-1.
Oh, the line judge very, very slow to make the call.
5-1. Play.
Well, once again, Bo not happy, and I can once again understand. Yeah, you can see the line judge, he hasn't very slow to react. Finally gives the signal that the shuttle was out. Oh, string's gone in the racket of Bo. Oh, he's still controlling it. That's amazing. In the end,
6-1.
Yeah. Shows the racket to the umpire. Yeah, he must have played 3 shots there with broken strings. I don't know how he managed to keep in the rally so long. I'm very interested by the fact that he's not snipping out the strings from his racket. Maybe because we're in a warmer climate. But normally, Matthias Bo, when he breaks a string, he takes his scissors to all the strings and releases the tension throughout the entire frame of the racket. Oh, that's well taken.
Service over. 2-6.
This young Indonesian pair, they've been in a Grand Prix Gold final previously. That was at the New Zealand Grand Prix Gold, the first year that it was a Grand Prix Gold in Auckland, and that was 2015. Yeah, they're all out attack.
Service over. 7-3. Bo. Just don't cross it. Yeah. Play.
Yeah, there's a lot of discussion going on between Bo and the umpire.
Service over. 4-7.
Yes. It's great vision. It's not only technically playing that into the open space, it's knowing that that's where the open space was. Look at that. Obvious shot would have been to play it straight off the serve out wide. It's very, very clever play. Yeah. Ardianto looking very sharp at the moment. Oh, he's run off and get a new racket. Oh.
Service over.
Yeah, I don't think he warned his partner he was going to do that. Yep. Broken strings. That's clever by the Danes, though. Fian way out of position. Slight hesitation.
10-5.
Yeah, it looked awkward. Perhaps thought it was going wide, perhaps thought that he should let it to go through to his partner.
Play. Play.
Lovely change of pace
11-5
from Mohamed Ardianto. Power play from his partner, and look at that delightful touch from Ardianto. So he and his partner Alfian looking very, very good at the moment. Number 4 seeds, 6-point advantage here at the mid-game interval against the number 1 seeds from Denmark.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Both yours.
Now, umpire just getting the Danes in the right formation.
Play. Service over. 6-11.
Dear me.
Service over.
Error there.
12-6.
Carsten Mogensen. That's drifting wide as well.
13-6. 14-6. Service over, 7-14. Play.
Well, the Danes desperately need a little run of points here, don't they? Been outclassed at the moment. Oh, that's fabulous. This time it was the jump smash from Ardianto, with Alfian finishing it off from the front of the court. That's something I do like about this young Indonesian pair. They can play in either position, at the back and both sharp at the front. Ooh, service error.
Service
short
over.
Of the front line.
8-15. Bo.
Well, it's a good return of serve.
16-8.
Bo couldn't get out of the way. Or rather, Mogensen couldn't get out of the way, and Bo had no option but to hit him with the shuttle. Missed it.
17-8.
Well, they've been twice taken to 3 games on their way through to the semi-final. Bo and Mogensen. Oh, service call good.
18-8.
10-point advantage. Taken the full distance in the first round. And then in the quarter-final yesterday against number 5 seeds Hendra Setiawan and Tan Boon Hyong. The Indonesian-Malaysian combination playing their first tournament together. Danes, in fact, had 6 game points in the opening game and still lost it. No, it's all out attack by the Indonesians, and it's very effective attack.
19-9.
Service error
over.
from
10-19.
Alfian.
Service over. 20.
Well, I'm getting more and
game
more impressed
point,
with this young
10.
Indonesian pair, I have to say. Game points galore.
Service fault called.
Service fault called.
Service over. 11-20.
Well,
shaft ball not pointing down.
Market not
shaft,
pointing in a downward direction.
Like
I have a feeling. No, I'll sing that again. I wondered whether Caster Mogensen had actually moved before the serve had been struck, but I was wrong.
Game.
Well, they convert this time.
First game won by Fajar Alfian, Muhammad Rian Ardianto, 21-11.
21-11 confirms the umpire, and that's in favour of Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Rian Ardianto. My goodness, what a start by them.
Good goal.
14 minutes for the opening game against the former world number 1s.
Lanjut. Wait. Adiento. Adiento.
Well, they played
Second
nigh
game
on the perfect game in the opening game.
Lavol.
Alfian and Ardianto. Can they maintain that sort of form throughout the entirety of the match? It's a good opening rally, isn't it? It's going wide. Oh, he's taken it. Well, opening rally of this second game. I'm convinced the Danes could have left one of those down there. This one. I was going to say their backhand corner, but of course it was the forehand corner for Matthias Bo, wasn't it?
Ball.
Yeah,
Service
good return
over.
of serve. Bit of top spin on that from Morganson. Yeah, do you see how that shuttle spun off the top of the Tate? It's the top spin helping it on its way.
Service over. 2-1.
No, the Danes can't believe it. Wouldn't mind seeing that again myself. Here we go. Well, difficult to tell from that angle.
Three, 1. Service over.
That's the second service error from Alfian. That's a very, very clever return of serve. It may not look that spectacular, but it's so effective.
Please don't do it.
Just got enough pace on it to tempt Matthias Bo into trying to play the third shot, but really it had gone past him. Oh, look at that delightful racket skill from Ardianto.
Service over. 3-5. Four, 5.
Yeah, it's good reading of the third shot from Morganson.
Morganson. Yeah, that is not the way to give me. Morganson, please come. Okay, don't say.
Well, I'm sorry, I really couldn't hear what the umpire was saying there. That's well left. Very well left from Ardianto.
6-4.
Yeah, he could have played it, look. His racket out of the way, knew it was going to go long. That's a sign of confidence to me.
Service over. 5,
yeah, Morganson's definitely a little more purposeful now, especially at the front of the court.
Ball.
Yeah. Not too shabby from the back of the court either, is he?
6 all.
Great placement on the smash.
Change.
And
Please
towards
change.
the right hip. Perfect placement. And so it's going just across the body for the right-hander. That's very difficult to defend.
Service over. 7, 6.
Well, I just get the sense that this is a really important passage of play right now. Yes. They are playing well. My goodness.
8, 6.
I think the Danes have simply got to do more of that, get themselves
7,
on the attack.
8.
Because the young Indonesians are so fast around the court
Play.
that when the Indonesians are attacking, the Danes simply can't react quickly enough. Yeah, really pressurising Matthias Bo.
Service over. 9, 7.
36-year-old struggling with the pace of this. Well, umpire being generous to allow the players to have a quick timeout when the court isn't being mobbed. Just allowing them a drink and a towel down.
Nine, 7. Play.
Oh my goodness.
Ball.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
10, 7.
Well, the court this time will need to be mopped.
Thank you.
Very impressive by the Indonesians. We're very nearly at the mid-game interval. And it's a little over 24 minutes so far for the entirety of the match so far. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that is absolutely delightful.
11-7 interval.
A 4-point advantage at the mid-game interval for the number 4 seeds from Indonesia. Just look at the vision. Saw the gap across court, nobody was covering. And a simple little block across court guided it into the open space. Alfian. Oh my goodness. Well, we have new stars in the making. Well, the Danes have got the experience. The coach, Thomas Stangor, there. Big loud clap of the hands as if to say, come on, boys. Gotta make the pace a bit quicker now. Think about where you're playing it. Can't afford to defend. Yeah, he doesn't look too happy, does he?
Play.
Dane's still defending. Oh, he's missed it. Missed it. Alfian.
Service over. 8-11.
Well, I wonder if that missed opportunity might just change the momentum of this second game.
Play. Nine, 11.
Indonesian coach is looking a little uneasy in his chair. Yeah, the frustration there. Stamp of the feet from Matthias Bo.
9.
They attack down the backhand side, then immediately down his forehand side towards that left hip. And that is his real weakness. He doesn't have many. But that is one area of his game where he struggles. It's landed in. It's landed in.
13-9. Ball.
Well, Bo doesn't like the call. I think the call was absolutely correct.
Okay, come, let's go.
And even looking at it again, I think the call was absolutely correct. I think frustration more than anything from the Danes. And they can just sense this match is just beginning to drift away from them. And it does make a huge difference when the Danes are on the attack
13.
rather than having to defend. He was a fine men's doubles player, was Thomas Stangor. Remember him playing men's doubles with Jim Laugerson. Fine pair they were too. It's gone wrong.
11-13.
Is the tide changing?
Change.
I think the young Indonesians, this is absolutely vital that they keep their noses in front. For the Danes, I just sense that they're beginning to settle, find their range.
Play. Fault. 12-13.
Well, call default for a double hit. using the same tactic again towards the Bow's
12.
backhand defence, then switching him to the forehand. In fact, it was 2 to the forehand, wasn't it?
Thank you.
Well, I was saying that Bow and Mogensen won this title 2 years ago. They are the only European players ever to win a title at this particular event.
Play.
Other winners come from Asian countries. And that's assuming, of course, that India is also included as being part of Asia. Oof. Did that get him in the eye? No, he's all right, thank goodness.
13-14.
Oof. Gosh, that could have been nasty. Yeah, a little smile, he's all right. Off. Well, that missed opportunity on the backhand when the Danes were way out of position. I think that might just be very costly indeed. Look, all he had to do was play it across court. Would have been an outright winner. So back level. Oh, yeah, that's Bow at his best.
15-14.
Can't afford to play him around the net like that when he's got his racket up ready. So for the first time in either game, the Danes in the lead. But not for long.
Service over. 15 all.
It's just, oh!
Service over.
Well, it's cool, good. I was just about to say, that's just long. I can hardly believe that.
I'm watching, okay?
Oof.
16-15.
Difficult to tell from that angle. Good flick serve. Now that's what's been missing from the Danish repertoire.
17-15.
The change of pace, the slow drop. Yeah, I think he liked that. When we talk about attacking play, it's not all power, as long as you're hitting the shuttle in a downward direction and your opponents are forced to take the shuttle below the height of the net.
Ooh. 18-15.
Ooh, there's an overrule. Overrule by the umpire. Oh no, he's not overruled it. The line judge called it out. The umpire is making decisions on calls without waiting for the line judge to make the decision. Yeah, I thought it was out.
All.
I have to say, no sign of tension in that rally from Alfian. You'd expect the young Indonesians to be a little bit nervous, wouldn't you? But no sign of it at the moment. 17 all.
Service over, 18-17.
Well, the Danes 3 points away from forcing a third and deciding game. It's a good serve. Yeah. Matthias Bo at his best.
17.
Serve and third shot played to perfection. Points from taking the second game.
Game point 17.
So now game point opportunities for the former champions to level this semi-final at 1 game apiece. And indeed, they convert. It's 1 game all. 21-17, the margin of victory in that second game. 38 minutes into the match, and it will all come down to the third and deciding game. That's the final point of that second game.
Final game.
Well, the fans here in Lucknow are thoroughly enjoying semi-finals day. There's 2 courts in action. And there's home players on the adjoining court.
Service over. 1 now.
some love. There we go. Oh, that's clever. Oh, it's just long. Well, it was certainly the right idea, but I talked earlier in the day about the drift in this arena.
If you want 10 slip down, don't do. Play.
That's a good return of serve.
Service over. 1, 2.
Helped by the neck cord.
Play.
Beautiful. Now, what was it I was saying in the second game about the change of pace from the Danes, and that had been missing earlier on in this semi-final? I think they've learned their lesson. That's another beautiful change of pace.
Play.
Oh, good flick serve. Indonesians getting in each other's way. Of course, your partner can't return when you're the receiver. Well, that's a fault. But look at the movement here. Alfian should have gone to the left-hand side of the court as we look down. His right side got out of his partner's way, but he moved, getting totally in his part. Oh, there's a service fault.
Service over. 3, 4.
Racket not pointing in a downward direction. Well, it wasn't the cleanest of hits, but it was jolly effective.
5-3.
Turn of service, push long.
6-3.
And I just sense that the momentum of this match has well and truly shifted in the favour of the Danes.
Service over. 4-6.
There's so much noise in this stadium. And the Danes struggling to hear each other, giving each other advice.
Play.
That's a good serve.
5-6. Play.
Once again, the whole rally set up with a lovely low serve from Fajar Alfian. Third shot wasn't too shabby either. And then in the perfect position to lay the winner. One game all, 6-all. Short. He's off balance. Ah, it's nice. That's clever. Yeah. Well, so much for my theory. I thought the momentum was most clearly with the Danes. So all credit to the Indonesians because they've stuck with it. And now they find themselves in the lead once more.
Service over. 7-all. Play.
Yeah, shuttle deflected by hitting the top of the tape. And therefore trying to readjust. Yeah, timing completely out. Very, very difficult for Alfian.
Play.
And now the Danes back into the lead. Oh, the lucky net cord for the left-hander. Not a lot you can do about that. Oh, that's good judgment. Very good judgment.
8-9.
Apologises for hitting his opponent. They move forward at exactly the right moment. Created that advantage. So a 3-point advantage here in this third and deciding game for the former champions, Mathias Bo and Carsten Mogensen. I wonder if the Indonesians still have belief.
Fourth one, 20 seconds. Fourth one, 20 seconds. Thank you. Thank you. Play.
So 11-8, the advantage.
Ball. Service over. 9-11.
Yeah. Just hasn't got the same flexibility as he used to. Well, there's a gulfing difference of experience between these two pairs. And indeed achievement so far. Boa Mogensen, 44 career type of finals, winning 25 of them. Young Indonesians, 6 finals, they've won 5 of them. The Danes medals at every major games. Olympics, World Championships, European Championships, European Games, gold medalists at the first ever European Games in Baku in Azerbaijan in 2015. He's got half an eye on the adjoining court because there's Danes in the mixed doubles final. On court number 2 at the same time. Difficult when you only have one coach here.
Call.
Yes.
14-10. Play. Service over. 11-13.
So loose. Got what it deserved.
Play.
Well, this is far from over yet. Just 1 point in it.
Service over. 14-12.
Yeah, there's a little glance, isn't there? Across to the adjoining court, poor coach. And wide. Just don't have the bounce or the speed that they seem to have in the opening game. Alfian and Adianto. It's well long.
Service over. 13-15.
Well.
15.
Once again, there's just 1 point in it. Well, all logic tells me that experience should come through in these tight situations. And I think I said earlier, this young Indonesian pair of stars in the waiting. Back level.
15 all.
That's a great serve. An even better return.
16-15.
Wow, that thundered off the top of the tape. Bounced over.
Play.
Yeah, it was a nice idea, because I think he saw out of the corner of his eye that Alfian was looking to encroach forward, yes, but still had enough spring in those legs to stop, and with one jump intercepted the lift and played the winning smash. Oh, that's well taken.
Service over. 17,
dangerous
16.
from the Indonesians though. Look how low he took it. Can't afford to do that when you've got an opponent standing at the net, and an opponent such as Karsten Morgensen. Brilliant defence. It's gone long, and that, I think, could be very, very important. How many opportunities did the Indonesians have to finish off the rally early on, and they couldn't convert? Yeah, the Danes knew it was important.
Thank you. Thank you.
2-point cushion now for the former champions. Well, if the Danes convert
18-16
this and reach the final, it would be a 14th consecutive year since forming their partnership that they've reached at least one final every year for 14 consecutive years. I don't think any other pair in the history of this game can probably boast that. Certainly not since the Open era. 2 points away.
16.
Formed their partnership, of course, in 2004. Service error. I think that's his first of the match.
17-19.
Is that just giving a glimmer of hope to the Indonesians? No, it's more than a glimmer of hope.
19.
Service error from Bo could well be a gift of a lifeline.
Play. Morgensen.
This is a huge point. 18-19. Oh, trying to serve out wide, and it was a little loose.
18.
And now 2 match point opportunities. Yeah, look. Too high over the net.
Play.
Match point opportunities for the Danes. Oh, but that's well saved. Great interception from Alfian.
19-20.
Yeah, what on earth was Bo thinking? This time they convert. 21-19 deciding game, but my goodness, they had to work hard for that. An hour and 3 minutes coming from a game down. Bo and Mogensen, the #1 seeds. Yes, a big sigh of relief there from the left-handed Matthias Bo. My goodness me. Again, 7-11 down. But they've come back and they find themselves in the final once more. Champions 2 years ago, and the only Europeans so far ever to win a title at this particular event. Can they make it too? Well, it's on the cards. They, of course, as the #1 seeds, are the favourites. So